What does it truly mean to relinquish the need to control time?
It is not a step-by-step process you understand with your mind. The question is not about control. It is not about surrender. It is about... Hey, welcome. If you're new here, I'm Ken. I help spiritual entrepreneurs and practitioners embody their full power and intuitive clarity to complete their mission as part of this great shift in consciousness. I'm also the channel of Anak, a higher level oversoul guide. This video comes from a channeled event. After the transmission, Anak takes questions from the audience. I'll link the transmission at the end. Today's question for Anak is...
What does it truly mean to relinquish control and surrender, and specifically when it comes to the need to control time?
To truly relinquish control, to truly relinquish fear. Do they not sound almost the same? The control mechanism comes from fear. The fear of the unknown. The fear of outside the comfort zone of what is known. And so it creates a distortion, an impulse to want to manipulate, in other words, control the surroundings. And that, in and of itself, is the distortion, the disempowerment of your essence, of your power. To relinquish control is to simply relinquish fear. To surrender is to let go of fear. The question then remains, how does one let go of fear? One embraces the ideas and the contrasting emotions that it brings, exploring and resolving within you the reason and the need to control in the first place. The reason there is the attachment to the fear which causes the mechanism of control. So the question is not about control. It is not about surrender. It is about letting go. And again, what does that mean, letting go, you may ask and wonder. Anak, please. We are tired of hearing letting go from you and all your galactic friends. We understand. In many cases, it is so paradoxical because what you experience in a three-dimensional physical reality is not quite the same as what we experience here. And so we understand the distortions of the perspectives. But we wish you not to focus on the mental understanding of how, of creating a process, a step-by-step mechanism of how. It is something that is embodied within you. Where does it happen? Is it in the mind or the heart? It is in the heart. It is a shift where you feel tranquility, when you feel relaxation, when you feel freedom, liberation, detachment from the story you created, the themes you set out for yourself, the blueprint that you fragmented for good reason. And so again, we bring you back to what is the fear that you have of the thing that you face. Understand on a deeper level and sit with that fear like a misunderstood child, simply seeking with curiosity to understand. Because when we seek to understand, when we seek to bring in, welcome and truly see something, just like when you feel truly seen by someone else, you feel acknowledged, you feel expressed, you feel more resolved. This is the same for the fear that you face. See it like a friend, a child almost, seeking with empathy to understand, to invite, to welcome, to share its perspective with you, no longer attaching yourself to the identity that it should not be there, because that is the identity of disempowerment, that is the identity of control. It is something you will feel into, it is something you will understand when it occurs within you. It is not something of a step-by-step structure you can share. It is something you share through doing. When you see someone else come more and more into their power, it shifts the room. It sends waves of inspiration to all those. Even the simple voice of "maybe I can too" is enough to allow the opening of transmutation to begin, the journey to begin. And so the main message we wish to impart on this subject matter again is let go of the story you have built. Let go of the themes you walked into. It serves you no longer. And you can do so by simply acknowledging it, listening to it, expressing it, and allowing it the space to transmute. Shunning it will just suppress it. Expressing it will just transmute it. It seems like such a subtle nuance, but oh so important. Hey, it's me again. If you have any questions or thoughts, share them in the comment section down below and I'll be happy to connect. And if you're looking for more guidance on your soul mission journey, then I'll add a playlist of some channel dances right here, and the transmission for the collective here. And perhaps you would like to ask your own question to Anak, then join us at our next event. The link is in the description down below. I look forward to seeing you there. Until next time.